Well, hello there. I didn't see you. Hope you're doing well out there on planet Earth. And I know I am. So I've missed you. It's been one day without me live streaming. And now I'm back. Hello, Scary Hours Podcast. Welcome. Good to see you. And yesterday I took a day off, which is very needed to recalibrate, think about my life's choices, think about where I'm going, what I want to do. And no, I don't have nappy hair. Okay, that's not me. But we are now refreshed and we're ready to go. So I have a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things to share, things that will change your life. So over the course of this live stream, we will get that going. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it happen. I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm Costa Rican. Okay, Costa Rica is the next place we're going. I don't take animals as pets. I think that's despicable. And I also don't eat animals. So if you're a kind and compassionate human being here and you want to improve the quality of planet Earth for everybody, do not eat animals. In fact, that's a perfect segue to exactly what we're going to talk about today. The segue is this, okay? I'm live streaming every single day, except Sunday. I take a break on Sunday. Yesterday was a conscious choice for me to take a break. And thus, live streaming every day, this is not just for entertainment, for me to distract you from your day's troubles. Okay? Your life is miserable, and here I am with my orange clothes, and I distract you a little bit, and you go on living peacefully. No. Also, I would like to think here, and I imagine, this is a place for learning and self-transformation. So that's what I hope that is happening here. And if that's true, if that's the case, that both things are here, entertainment and self-transformation, then you should transform yourself. You should have some inner transformation. So I'd like to make a poll here. Have I benefited you in some way? Have I helped you at all? Did you learn anything from being here? Are you better off than where you were before? We're gonna actually make a poll. We're gonna actually make a poll here, okay? Oh my god. I have to copy and paste the freaking question mark because something changed. And I would hope that I have some positive impact on you. Why? Because I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my life. And also, I don't want to know that I'm incompetent. Oh, you're just incompetent. You're not capable of transforming anybody's life or helping anybody or improving anybody's life. Hey, you're just some entertainment. You're just some entertainer. You're just here blabbling about and we like you in a while. No, that would not be very pleasant for me to hear and to see. Welcome, Abel. Good to see you. We have a lot of old friends here. That's very, very good. So my break was absolutely necessary. That's one thing that I hope I'm making a positive change. And what positive change am I making? Am I here to tell you to wear orange clothes or to have Sadhguru's picture in the background? Sure. But actually, there's one thing that I know will help people transform their lives, and it needs to get done. It needs to happen. What is that thing? Scary Hours Podcast says you are just an entertainer. You will lose this poll. Actually, we are 70% say no. They haven't learned anything from my stream. And 30% say yes. I was actually expecting that because we have a lot of trolls here. And if you haven't learned anything, then, well, You're wasting your time here, okay? Sorry. So the biggest thing that I can teach you and impart onto you is a plant-based vegan diet. Not eating animals. Not causing animals to suffer. Do you know how much pain there is on planet Earth for your body? You know, you have a body. Have you ever experienced pain? I was listening to some stories of some Russian lawyer was being tortured in a gulag for investigating the government's corruption like 10 years ago. And he was being tortured for years. Just, that's Russia for you. The amount of pain and torture you can undergo as a human being is quite tremendous. If somebody really wants you to make you to feel pain, they can really make it happen. So you don't want pain, right? I'm assuming you don't want pain. Yeah, I don't want the pain either. So why are you causing other animals to feel pain and to die? I don't know. I'm stupid. That's probably the only example you can give is you're stupid. So fun time is over. Entertainment is over. You either change this now today or make it the intention of changing this at least in some point in the near future, or you leave my channel or you be banished. Nah, I want to continue abusing animals. This is not for you, okay? I hope that you get everything you deserve. And maybe you deserve peace and happiness, then I hope you get that. But this has to change on Earth. This has to become removed from planet Earth. We can't continue eating animals. We can't continue slaughtering animals. This is bad for me, bad for you, bad for the children, bad for life, bad for the energy, bad for the human consciousness, bad for the planet's consciousness. It's bad for everybody. And do you know what will happen if you stop eating meat today, if you're a big animal abuser lover? Like if you love animal abuse, right? And you pay for it every single day and you benefit off it, you take pleasure from it. If you start eating a plant-based diet, you will have to change your frequency, your vibration. And it will start to vibrate higher. You'll start to vibrate faster and higher. If that happens, you are gonna have to change very quickly and it's gonna be uncomfortable, at least in the beginning. So you're living in a dark state of existence, eating animals, supporting animal abuse. Then you go on a plant-based diet, you have to have new standards. Your energy is gonna become much higher. So your old self has to catch up, and that's gonna hurt. That's gonna be a difficult process. So it has to happen. Okay? So that's enough talking about animal abuse. I can already tell this is going over people's heads because people just love animal abuse and they don't want to give it up, and that's a shame. Okay? Again, hope what needs to happen happens. So that's one thing that I've learned. All right, we have a 20 super chat goal for today. Okay, I'm going to be here for 3 hours approximately, and maybe you will send the first super chat that will go viral. If you have sent a valuable super chat, I will make sure to make it into a YouTube video, and then we will, maybe it'll go viral, okay? So send your donations, otherwise I can't continue live streaming. How do you make money streaming with less than 50 viewers? Just watch, okay? Just watch and you'll see how. How long have you been following Sound Dharma? Are you a monk? All right, so what's next? What can I talk to you about that's actually also will change your life? What I've learned in this day off is that the only thing that I need, and this is just me personally, the only thing that I need for spiritual growth is absorbing Sadhguru's energies. Now, if you're a man out there and you just heard me, another grown man say something like that, you'd be like, what the? It's a little bit, and it's a little bit. But no, I don't mean like that, okay? I mean that Sadhguru is a remarkable human being. And he's the blueprint on how you want to be. So I am that person that is receptive to that energy. And at certain times of the day when I'm very receptive, I change inside. Things are becoming clearer. Oh, wow. I'm really changing. So, I can teach you crypto. Okay, so I see this is not the live stream to be talking at you. Okay, this is more of a dialogue. This is more of an exchange of energy. Otherwise, probably you're not gonna just, okay, we're gonna make a separate video for that. But if you're here, I'm here as well. This is live. Send your super chat donations. Make a question, make a point, make a something. It gets read via text to speech. Okay, it gets played out loud. Remember, this is a privilege for you to comment on here. In one click of a button, I can permanently remove you. And I will, okay? Like Kayak Mike. You are getting banned for 1 minute. Okay, let's ban this guy for 1 minute. Goodbye. You see how that works? See how easy that is? So it's a privilege to be here. All right, let's read some of your comments out. It's not a privilege. All right, let's end this poll. This is not needed. So Abel, we'd love to have an interview with you today, maybe, after this live stream in 3 hours or so. Talk to you about your stay in India and other things. We'd love to make that happen. By the way,
at Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. Burn some sage, Lord Shiva, folded hands emoji.
I don't have sage at my disposal, but seeing the energy, it's quite clear. So I'm fortunate to report that it's not needed right now. Although in this live stream, if you continue on this live stream, we will be burning some sage. Okay, so I promised we're gonna make it happen. Thank you very much for your donation. Sarah Fernald, and I like the new song. What I want to say is that thank you. First of all, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for this YouTube channel. Thank you. I literally can't do this without you. And you are funding me the ability to do this. If I didn't have subscribers and viewers, I wouldn't be doing this. So thank you. Thank you so much. This has blessed my life in more ways than I could ever imagined. I've always wanted to do something like this, and here I am now doing it. So one big, humongous aspect of my life has just now been taken care of, and I'm very thankful for that. And I'm gonna continue, and I'm gonna continue growing, and I will never forget you, Ada Wolf and Sarah Fnol, and whoever you are, if you're, a regular person here. We're gonna keep climbing. We're gonna keep building this spiritual community, and we're all going to benefit, most importantly. That's very important. I fucked up my exams, so stressed right now. Well, your exams mean absolutely nothing, and who cares, all right? Here's a way to cheat in school, especially if you're in a little fancy school. You just go to the bathroom. Oh, sorry, I have to take a piss. And you go to the bathroom, and then you take out your phone, you take out some notes, and you figure it out, okay? It's a little test for it's some stupid quiz anyway, some stupid test anyway. What is it gonna, what value is it gonna do? Oh no, I have to learn it, I have to memorize it. Yeah, why? Okay, why? Well, you can't search it up on the computer? No, but the people really care. Yeah, go to the bathroom and figure out all your notes. Put notes in your pockets. What are they gonna check the bathroom? That's illegal. Go, it's the easiest place to cheat. Oh, sorry, I have to go to the bathroom. I have a little weak bladder, but you just gone for the last 10 minutes, 10 times. Sorry, what are you gonna, prevent me from going to the bathroom? That's illegal. Yeah, you file a lawsuit against the school and you'll win a multi-million-dollar case. And now you don't have to go to school anymore. And you don't have to get a job either. You're set. You're set. Okay? There you go. So I just give you the secret formula. You don't have to be stressed for some useless exam. All right, let's continue. It's impossible to cheat. Cops are there and going to bathroom exams. It's impossible. Yeah. Okay, cops aren't gonna check your underwear. Okay, what are they gonna do? Go into your stall? No. So that's for the kids out there, okay? That's one little lesson for the kids. So we are gonna be burning some sage. I think that's gonna be very necessary in a few minutes here. Oh, I have taken exams, okay? And I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. And I'm also not proud of how much I've thought about how important this is. Oh, it's an important exam. No. Okay, one important thing I can share with you, my friend, is that Sadhguru works. Sadhguru works. I can tell you firsthand that he works. And it's something that I recommend you do. You have my testimonial on that. Sadhguru is one of the most remarkable sages in the world. And if you make use of him, you can make a lot of great things happen. So yesterday was that day for me to realize that. Yes, you can go to the bathroom because that is your human right. If you're living in, I don't know, Afghanistan maybe, then maybe you can't go to the bathroom because there's no human rights there. But if you're living in a reasonable country with human rights, you can just get up and go to the bathroom and nobody can stop you because it's against the law. What are you gonna shit your pants? All right, go ahead, shit your pants. See what's gonna happen. There is a reason India is the most populated country in the world. Why is that reason? All the best, Shiva. Thank you so much. Thank you. And hit me up for interview. We'd love to make it happen. Some people are climbing upwards, some people are climbing downwards, and nothing you can do about it. Can you tell me what to do as a beginner entering the inner engineering program? Yes, is to do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Listen, pay attention, and absorb as much as you can. This is the secret sauce to spiritual growth, by the way, my friends, is absorption. Okay? Not learning, not thinking, absorbing. Or drinking. You know, you want to drink something? Oh, just guzzle it down, go, 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 go. Yeah, you can drink energy and you'll be better off. Oh, polluted, got it. Have I been both to the Isha Foundations? No, I've only been to the one in Coimbatore, India. So religion is great, okay? It's great and wonderful, and religion is responsible for so many good things in the world. Wait, am I talking about religion? Oops. No, religion is a bunch of insanity. Insanity, insanity. Oh, I'm Allah. Oh, I'm Buddha. Okay, Buddha is like a philosophy or a teaching by man. But religion is insanity. And why can't we just be not religious? Why can't we be not Christian or not Buddhist or not Hindu or Muslim? Why can't we just be a human? Can we do that? Let's try that right now. Are you a Christian? Do you believe Christ is the king of carpentry? Okay, good. Just leave it alone for a while, for an experiment. And just try being a human. What does that feel like? Oh, that's pretty good. I should try this out more. Yeah. 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 Allah doesn't exist. You help me find a girlfriend, Shiva. If I did help you, then that's good, okay? Give them identity, they will be tribalistic. Tribalistic. And oh my goodness, okay? This is definitely something I have to talk about on an actual video. But I am seriously considering and thinking about that there are reptilian beings that are plaguing our society. What do you think about that? What does the audience here think about that? Do you think there are reptilian beings behind all the wars and the conflict and human beings fighting each other, and they've been here for thousands of years? And there's so many stories of reptilian beings. Even the Buddha talked about reptilian beings. The Buddha himself talked about reptilian beings, saying that they're real. But, maybe the Buddha was lying. I doubt it. So, things are happening, okay? And the amount of conflict that we see, the amount of human beings fighting against each other, some say that it's these reptilian beings that are forcing that to happen. And of course, we always need an enemy. Okay? Oh, it's the reptilians. Oh, it's the Muslims. Oh, it's the Jews. Oh, it's the Christians. Oh, it's those coloreds. I think that's very good for human beings' ego. Always finding an enemy. But, that's the best enemy that found so far is the reptilians. Reptilian beings, humanoid and creature, yes. Reptilian beings, as in bad people, yeah. Yeah, David Icke goes into detail. David Icke talks about that, yes. I'm friends who saw reptilians, Obama bodyguard. Yeah, I saw that video of Obama's bodyguard. But if you start talking about reptilians, you're going to have the psychiatrist at your door very soon. Okay, so let's leave this topic aside. If there's really no evidence to support that, then we're not going to talk about that, okay? They live underground. Yeah, that's what the common people are saying, or that's what people think. I've heard that too from some very trusted sources, that we have reptilian beings and beings that live underground. And this trusted source told me in person. They told me that these beings live underground and they're here because they're mining something. They're acquiring a mineral or an element that's worthwhile to them. And they also have some other agendas. So they're working with the human government and so on and so forth. So, maybe some of you are reptilians. Okay, raise your hand if you're a reptilian. There's a man, a comedian, he was giving a video talk on YouTube, and he's telling a story. He said, this is what happened. You don't have to believe me. I don't know what you're going to think about this, but this is what happened, and you take it as much as you want, okay? He said he was sleeping with a woman. And then when things have happened after, they're laying in bed, and he looks at her, and she turns into a reptilian. Then she turns back into a human form, and then she says, without any prompt or anything, I'm not a reptilian. That's what happened, at least according to him. He said, do you believe it? Do you not believe it? That's up to you. So, lots of people have different anecdotes towards that. All right, let's get some super chats in the mix. We're at 1 out of 20. So the second super chat will be the second one. And if you write a comment or question or something meaningful or valuable or wise or add something to the live stream, I'll be making it into a YouTube video and maybe it'll go viral. Okay? So make it happen. Support my channel. Ask your question. Text to speech is on. It gets read out loud. And make sure you don't buy it on the iPhone. iPhone YouTube app takes 30% of that revenue, or 50% of that revenue. Excuse me. London Red says, if you believe that, you've lost the plot. London Red is so conditioned by his human mind that anything else outside of his possible imagination, he scoffs it off as not real. Oh, it's not scientific. It's not scientific. By the way, the dumbest people that I've ever seen in planet Earth, literally the dumbest human beings I've ever seen, are people that call themselves scientists. I'm not saying scientists are dumb. No, very intelligent people. But somebody says, oh no, I'm a scientist. I don't believe in that. Oh, you're freaking dumb as rocks. I just recently saw some video of some woman talking about veganism. Oh, I know too much. I'm a scientist. I can't go vegan. I know too much. I'm a scientist. Yeah, you're freaking dumb as brains. Dumb as rocks, okay? You have rocks for brains. So, scientists, doctors, and lawyers. Lawyers are the least of that bunch. Lawyers are quite, conniving. But scientists and doctors, man, we should put you in a special section where all the smart people are. Okay, you're very smart. I'm not saying doctors and scientists are dumb, but it's something to consider. Base Shiva, yeah. I'm glad you agree and you see that too. I saw a vegan woman saying we need to get rid of cats. Why do you have cats as a pet? Okay, I'm sorry, this is really gonna get me some unsubscribers. Oh, I have a pet and I have a dog and I love freaking. Yeah, it's some stinky animal. It sheds fur everywhere. It smells like shit, and it eats animals. Like it eats other animals that are much more intelligent than them. Literally, you have to go slaughter cows, which is like a crime against humanity and nature. It's literally a crime against the earth to slaughter a cow. Oh, I just take its body parts and feed it into a useless cat that literally doesn't care about you at all. If you die, it'll be like, oh, a little creature died. And I'll go eat its face. And it'll eat your face afterwards. No, but I love my poochie. I love my kitty. Why? Why? Well, Val, you better be vegan, okay? Because if you love one and eat the other, it's a little bit of a contradiction. This is the biggest thing that's going to lead to your spiritual growth. You want to increase your vibration? You want to do it fast? Go on a vegan diet for a few months. Okay? That'll get you there. That'll get you there quick. Dog food, yeah. Dog food is full of animals. Like, come on, guys, let's get it together. I don't eat meat. Wow. Shout out to you, Val. Thank you. Thank you for caring about the animals. I have a Rottweiler. I love him to death. Do you love... What about the animals that he eats? Do you love them? I'm going on 10 years. Okay, now I remember. Dogs can't be vegan. Yeah, why don't we just leave the dogs alone? Why don't we just leave the animals alone? No, we can't. I have to make them miserable. You underestimate the emotional intelligence of cats. Yeah. Cows, pigs, are much more intelligent than cats. Not even a question. All right. So humanity, at least as I'm talking about this right now, they're not ready for this conversation. It's so much resistance towards the animal abuse industry, and people value animal abuse so much that it's like it's the majority. Most people on earth are animal abusers, and they love it. It's like, in the beginning of the slave trade, when people are saying, no, slavery is bad, and you're like the one or two people saying that against the millions before the revolution and stuff. Yeah, shut up. It's valuable. It's free work, and they're less than us, and this and that and the other thing. So that's like what it feels like. I'm literally pushing a wall. Yeah, animal abuse is good, guys. I mean, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe I'm missing something. All right, I knew someone who taught their cat to poop in a toilet and flush it. That's great. Why don't you just not get a cat in the first place? My cat took its own life the other day. Oh, okay. My cat can use the doorknob. Impressive. I love the way cats stares at me. Cats are nice, okay? If I see a cat outside, oh, there's a cat. But you know what else is nice? Skunks. Skunks are also nice. I see a cat outside or a skunk outside. Oh, look at this. It's a creature on Earth. And that's all that there is. And I don't have to cuddle with it or get its worms into my brain. No. Your thoughts on lab-grown meat? I think that I hope and I pray, let's all pray. Jesus, if you're real, please make lab-grown meat replace every single burger, chicken, bacon, sausage, fish in the world. Amen. Thank you so much.
At Seraph_Cornell donated 69 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. Aspirin saves some but kills others. Even nuts can be fatal. Yet multiple companies supposedly made a swift vaccine that perfectly cures everyone, young, old, all races and genders, with absolutely zero side effects. Amazing, shushing face emoji.
We all know that it is, look, the ginormous pharmaceutical companies, they also need money, and they need some kind of a product that they can push onto everybody. So this is one of the best stunts that there was, in my opinion, allegedly. And maybe I'm not talking about this enough, because this is also a big thing. And it seems to me that the people that went in that direction and didn't go in that direction is the difference between awakened people and sleeping people. So how many of here people that boosted themselves? Did you enhance yourself? Did you boost yourself? Did you elevate yourself? Who here elevated themselves? Okay, they were telling me that I'm not gonna go to even some grocery stores, let alone travel and go to sports events and go to different movie theaters unless I get the enhancement. And I said, all right, looks like I'm not going. Okay, no way, baby, no way. All right. So I don't really touch upon this, okay? It's a little bit of a touchy subject, but I think it's over now. It's a long time since that happened. And let's see who got the boosts. Who's a booster? All right. I didn't take the vaccine, and I never get sick. I know of it, and the vaccine. Yeah, so let me just preface this by saying I'm not a doctor. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is just my opinions. And please don't come after me with your billions of dollars and, and try to destroy my life. All right, thank you very much. So, Shiva took the vaccine. Why do future beards people have beards? I don't know, because. So, people aren't talking about it. People aren't talking about it. Okay? But this is what is going to happen again. And people believe the government. So if you believe the government, also raise your hands, all right? I believe the government, they love me. It was quite crazy. Lots of mental illnesses here in the United States. But yeah, the multi-billion-dollar companies like Pfizer, and I shouldn't name them, but they need to have more money. They're not rich enough. And this is one of the most incredible achievements in humanity that they made. They can't get rid of peanut allergies, but this one they figured it out, okay? And in record time. And they made sure to charge it. Also, these companies, you're not allowed to sue them. So if you have a little booster and then it goes wrong, whoops, too bad. Go settle your issues in your bedroom alone. Okay, you're not allowed to sue them because they're there to help humanity. I'd love to hear some cures that the pharmaceutical industry has been able to cure. Like, what is cured? I'd love to hear the cured. You know, I'm getting some kind of, I have long hair, and I'm getting some kind of, when it's really hot, my scalp itches. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should go to the dermatologist. And then the next moment, after I think that, I just laugh, like, that's funny. Dermatologist, I'm gonna go to a dermatologist, yeah. I'm gonna go to a dermatologist, and they're gonna say, oh, you have some of the psoriasis, this, that, okay? And here's a little prescription of some oil pills we're gonna give you. Here's some steroid cream or some oil pills, and just take these pills and it'll be a magic solution. And I'll be taking those pills and it'll go away, and then I'll have some incredible side effects a few months later. Oh, thank you so much, the pharma. Man, you're freaking awesome, I love you. Yeah. Let me not joke around, like going to the doctor or going to the pharmaceuticist or anything. Again, go to the doctor. If you're sick, please go to the doctor. It's very important. They care about you, and you need to do what you need to do. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about here. So that's just my opinion. But I'm not going to any kind of dermatologist. It's just like a funny joke. Okay, it's not gonna happen. And yeah. A good comb. We can cure mental illness naturally by detoxing the worms. Oh, mental illness. Don't get me started on mental illness. Do you know what is the cause of mental illness today? Because a lot of people are mentally sick. And it's not just the people that are in the psych wards. Even you, right now watching this, probably your mental stability is not as what it can be. Or what it was for a person the same age, same gender as you, 50 years ago or 100 years ago. It's not even the same at all. It's worse. Because the soil is losing potency. I've heard recently that you have to eat 14 bad nutrition, lack of sun, social media. I mean, yeah, you pretty much nailed it. 14 tomatoes to equate one tomato 50 years ago. So if you ate one tomato 50 years ago, you would get the same nutrition as 14 tomatoes now. The soil depletion is so much that literally you're losing the coating of your body. Your body is like becoming less real because the food is so weak. And then mental balance is very difficult to hold on to. But thankfully we do have the sun. And they're already trying to make that not happen anymore, okay? Man, we have so many fucked up problems on planet Earth and we need to stop them. Okay, this is why I'm doing this. This is why we're here. Together. I'm playing Call of Duty yesterday, okay? I play Call of Duty, sorry. And I'm shooting people in the head, and it's a very spiritual game. I'm shooting them, all right? I'm ending their lives in a video game. And then I look up at the sky in the video game. I look up and I realize there's some clouds, and then I realize there's some contrails. Contrails, all right? Let's wink at that one. There's some contrails in the video game. So the designers of the video game had the wherewithal to put little streaks of lines. Oh, let's put them there. When I was a kid, that wasn't the sky. That's not what the sky looked like. Okay, and if you're older than me, you know what the sky looked like. Even when there were planes flying around. Okay, a plane flying around, there's a little condensation that it disappears. That's not what's happening now. Okay, whatever is happening now is fucked up. They're doing that in video games, and they're making sure that even the sun we don't have. But right now we still have sunlight. So every day, take out your solar panels, which is your body, naked ideally, go out in the sun and eat your food. Eat the energy of the sun. The sun is what food is. It's solar energy, and also water and air and earth, but predominantly sun. Without sun, you wouldn't have anything. So get some sunlight energy. That plays a big role in that. I noticed that they're trying to block the sun depopulation. I don't know what they're doing, but whatever they're doing, it's fishy, to say the least. Okay. So thank you very much, Seraph Null, for that donation and that question or that comment. When I tune into this energy, it feels like it's erased in people's minds. They just want to forget about it. There's a little thing that happened. Oh, it's a little booster. But it will happen again. Okay, that's the moral of the story. This will happen again, most likely, as you know, it's not going to not happen. In fact, to kind of drag this on further, I don't know if this is true or not, but during the bubonic plague, that was the time that the electrical poles that carry electricity, I have seen one right now, to the houses got sprouted up. So before that, there wasn't the case. And then the bubonic plague happened or some kind of sickness happened. And then instantly, while the sickness was happening, they started putting up all these poles. Similarly in this little situation. When this little coughing thing happened, they started putting up all these little situations. You know what situations I'm talking about. So this is a conspiracy theory. I have no idea what theory or what's conspiracy. But things are happening. And it's a little bit of a weirdness. And yeah, people want to forget about it. This will happen again. So make sure you're not sick out there. All right? Depopulation. I don't know. There's easier ways to depopulate the planet. But maybe it's about control. They're about to give certain place sunlight and night. All right, we are looking for the third super chat of the day. If you want to continue this conversation forward, if you have something to say or a question to ask or something to add to the viewing experience, please write in the form of a super chat, and we will be talking about the topic that you bring about. Okay, this is a collaboration, not just me as the start of the show. Exactly, Mac Daddy, exactly. So. I was watching a video about Putin a few days ago and seeing why he started this war, and it appears that he started this war because he stole too much money from the Russian government. And he knew that at some point the Russian people would figure it out and they would just march at the Kremlin and he would be removed physically. So instead of that happening, he needs to find an enemy. And he started this war, and it's a never-ending war. He has no desire to stop it, because the longer this continues, the longer he stays in power. So that's just one little interesting thing that I've discovered and found out. So we need your help, we need your support to continue on this live stream. Stay your questions, stay your comments, send your super chats, not on the iPhone, and help us to progress this live stream forward. So whatever topic you want to talk about or to ask or comment that you have, it gets read out loud via text to speech. And we're waiting for you to do that. Mental illness runs rampant upon Earth. We're all so crazy. Shiva might be the only sane human. I'm definitely not the only sane human. Or, I mean, man, it's so fucked up. I am sane-ish, But to say that I'm some sort of light beacon and some formula for how to be in terms of sanity wise, that's not the case at all either. But I'm striving. And the lack of wisdom, even sometimes when I see the chat, people are so far down. It's concerning. It's concerning. In fact, somebody said that, one of the metrics to see that your video is exploding in popularity is when you go to the comment section, it's just a bunch of fools and a bunch of idiots, like typing random nonsense. That's how you know that there's some traction, this video might blow up or is blowing up. So why? Because that's the majority of planet Earth, which is confused folks. That's unfortunate. But God bless all the people in the world, okay? God bless them, and let us all come out of our ignorance, and let us all go towards the light, become wiser and happier and healthier as human beings. Kalafalal is just married, but she's sexually interested in me, and I don't want any of that. So she's here every day trying to get my attention, but I'm a hard man to reach. So you're gonna have to try a lot harder, honey, to earn my attention. It's something to be earned, all right? And right now you're not doing much of a favor in terms of that direction, okay? So you gotta try harder. That's basically the point that I'm asking you to, or telling you. You gotta try much harder. Oh yes, she is, Seraph. Yes, she is. It's unfortunate also that there's barely any men in the world. Okay, your gender might be male, but that doesn't make you a man, as my teacher once wisely said. Okay, AZD. There's a lot of males. Oh, my gender is male. Huh? Woman? Huh? No. It takes striving to be a man. And I'm striving. Does that make me a man? I don't know. And here's Monk Life with his sarcasm and negativity, and the only thing that he has to say is some like weird insult because he thinks it's comedy. Yeah, Monk Life, yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna read what you're saying. She doesn't want me, but that's okay. Alright, who is gonna be the third super chat of the day? Who is going to carry our live stream forward with a comment or a question or a donation? Send your donations. And the third question of the day, the third super chat of the day, the third donation of the day. 3 is a very magical number. It's a number of God, okay? Everything comes in threes. The Trinity, the trifecta, the triple bypass surgery. Serious question. At the end of your life, when you find out you lived from your own thoughts and not by the truth, what will your response be? My response will be that I haven't lived from my thoughts. I have thoughts, but I'm not living from my thoughts. Okay? And I'm definitely much more in connection with the truth than you are, Army. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Did you study as a monk? No, I did not. The Trinity, Trinity from the Matrix. Jesus is the only way, the truth, and life. Sure he is. Thoughts come and go. They aren't ours. Correct. Correct. You have thoughts, like you have a beating heart. But it's just a part of your anatomy. And it can go away. Okay, so don't believe your thoughts. Use your thoughts. Your thoughts are tools. Third time of asking, how many people have you scammed? Billions. Billions. No, that's not true. Audrey, the only person that's a scammer is the hospital that you were born at. Okay? They should be filed a lawsuit for malpractice for allowing that situation to continue because you're born there. Okay? And I hope you're reading between the lines. So they're serious scam artists. And also talk about your dad for scamming your mom. Getting with her. That's also a crime against humanity. Shiva, are you a scammer? Quit capping. Your mind is scamming you, okay? Your mind is a scammer. And I hope that you liberate your mind. Kalaflal, you have a lot of, it's going to take a lot more to get my attention, okay? Try harder. So, yeah, as we're here, all here, what are we doing here? Spiritual growth and evolution. And if you're not eating animals, then I really have not much else to say to you. Good job, okay? I'm sure you're on the right path. But it's hard, but it's inconvenient. Yeah, I know. Abusing animals is also very pleasant. Not really. But that's the next step, okay? That's the message to my audience. Stop eating animals. Here's a monk life, the Buddhist teacher that has no control over his senses, that also abuses animals. If somebody sends the third donation and wants me to live stream with Monk Life, literally I'll end this live stream and I'll do a live stream with him, okay? Maybe not, because we're succeeding here. We're succeeding. So who has the next topic? Who has the next question? Who has the next donation? The third donation of the day. Rob can't be saved. He is too far gone. Or it's going to be a very slow process for him to grow out of his ignorance. He thinks he's something. He thinks he's a spiritual leader and a teacher. That's funny. Okay, it's a funny joke. Shiva, you can't be saved, but Rob can. Kalafalal, your relationship with your husband and your marriage can't be saved. It's already too far gone. Yeah, sure it is. Sure it is. Okay? That's why you're absorbing another man's energy. Hey, honey, I love you. Let me go absorb some man's energy right now. I'm just a little bit, need an itch to scratch. Yeah. I'm sure your husband is a wise one, okay? I'm sure your husband is very wise. If I have a woman or a wife, the only man she's allowed to learn from is Sadhguru, okay? Realistically, okay? You can open up to him because I'm basically doing the same thing. Everybody else is like, okay, lady, take a chill pill, okay? What do you want? You want to have his children? You want to have my children, Kalafalal? I'm just not interested, okay? You're not gonna get it. My boss just called me to remind me to work because I lost on a sauce and forget sometimes. Oopsie. Shout out to go. Okay. Take care of your responsibilities. Okay, Kalafalal. I know that hit a nerve. All right, sorry about that.
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. What movie changed your life? Not a documentary.
The Hummingbird Project changed my life. The Bourne Legacy changed my life. Passengers, the space movie Passengers, changed my life. The Matrix movie changed my life. Interstellar changed my life. Yeah, those are some good ones. All right. Tenet changed my life. I don't understand that movie, although it's a visually impressive movie. I've watched it numerous times and it's just like, what? Like, what the hell is this, man? But maybe I'm just too stupid. All right, what religion is this? This is my religion. I'm 20, applying to a college mate. Good luck with your application. I've watched it 10 times. Wow. Yeah, I mean, maybe it takes more time to understand. But it was just like, it was too much. It was too much. Too much mental thinking. But I like the movie. I like the, there was actually some really great scenes in that movie, I remember. I like Robert Pattinson. The Batman movie by Robert Pattinson also changed my life. Just high quality movies. I love high quality movies. The Chosen, haven't seen that. And good stuff. Tenet. How did Batman change your life? It was just a high quality movie. When I watch high quality movies that really allow me to experience it, it's like, wow, okay, this is aesthetic. I like the aesthetics of it. There's lots of aesthetic movies that I can't remember. Oh, Mad Max, Fury Road, and the second movie, Mad Max, also very high quality movies. Very good. Why don't you get a real job? Because, Audrey, I don't want to. I want to do this. Transformers? No. Alright, Jason, you're going to be banned very soon if you continue spamming. All movies and songs are recycled, nothing new under the sun. Yeah. Maybe add some question. If you have a movie that you really like, please write in the comments. Maybe I've seen it, maybe I haven't. And I'll let you know what I think about it. Maybe we'll add your religion if you watch with logic. Okay, cool. Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie is really good. With the original Spider-Man, yeah, those are some good quality movies. Every other movie is like, it's not some big deal. Yeah. I'm seeing some good movies, some really, really high quality movies. High quality movies don't just mean explosions and boom, boom. It means a well thought out plot, the camera angles, the subtleties. It takes a real intelligent person to make a movie, a good movie. It's not easy, not easy at all. Some Martin Scorsese movies are good, although he's, a certain individual in Hollywood, okay? And by that, you know what I mean. The Last Samurai. The Last Samurai is also good, but it's more of like a story and it's quite long, and I've only watched it once. So I measure movies by how many times I can rewatch them. Like, for example, the Bourne Legacy with Jeremy Renner, I've rewatched like 5, 6, 7 times. It's just something, it just does something for me. It like fuels me. It's a cool, cold climate. He crawls out of it. He's like this intelligent guy. He outthinks everybody. Yeah. I love horror movies, smart ones. Horror movies, not my cup of tea, but I've started to get into horror movies. And yeah, not something that I want to watch alone, at least. Rush Hour, most rewatchable movie. Rush Hour was really good too, yeah. Very funny, very thought out, very easy. I don't like hard movies, like movies that are just hard on your mind. There are some movies that are hard on your mind. Again, there's a lot that goes into it. Fight Club is pretty good, yeah, Fight Club is pretty good. Breaking Bad is a TV show, but it's pretty good too. So, Karate Kid, not really. There's apparently some movie that was so scary that it needed to be something. I don't know. I want to watch that movie. Rich Roland says, the weird scammer is back. Don't give the little boy any money. Okay, the next person that sends a super chat and donation will win Rich Roland's negative energy. Okay, he'll be forced to confront reality that people do support me and donate to me. So if you want to ask a question, make a comment, and potentially make a YouTube video out of that comment, send your donation via super chat or Streamlabs. But that's all that we have for movies. Some movies are showing you what the future is going to be, okay? There's a movie that shows, I forget what the movie is called. It's like, whatever. It's a movie about microchips and microchipping your brain and automated cars and full control and etc. etc. So it's just showing that potentially this might be in the future. And The Martian was good, yeah. The Martian was really good, yes. Idiocracy was also pretty good, yes. Life of Pi was visually extraordinary, very good movie. Lucy was all right. I mean, yeah, it's a cool story. It's a once or twice movie, but you watching it more than once is like, okay. When Mars Attack, I don't watch old movies. Sounds like an old movie. Star Wars is also an old movie. I haven't seen Star Wars. It's like, I can't get into that. It's like 10, 20, 30 years old. Surrogate, Blade Runner. Blade Runner was decent.
Here are matches for Blade Runner. Blade Runner decent.
Siri just freaking spawned out of nowhere. Okay, Kalafalal, that's not how you treat me, okay? If you disrespect your man, you're gonna get repercussions. So, we're gonna have to spank you here, psychically, or non-physically. Have you seen the banning of Kalafalal law? Yeah, that's a good one. I think that I'm gonna enjoy that release very soon. Let's make it happen, okay? Rich Roland, see you later, buddy. 24-hour ban or 30-minute ban. See you later, Rich Roland. Okay, let's see how you're rolling over there. And Kalafalal, you are getting a 24-hour ban. Goodbye. In fact, tomorrow, Kalafalal, when you come back and you continue with your ignorance and imbecility, we're going to give you a permanent ban. All right, we're introducing that. You'll be the second person I permanently ban from my YouTube. Bye-bye. Okay, go talk to your husband. Sorry. All right. Have you had premonitional dreams? Yes, I have.
At night, Nashik donated €5.
Would you look at that? It's almost as if once you get rid of the trash, more light and better energy can come in. Wow, well, would you look at that? And by trash, I mean you, Kalafalal, and whatever Rich Roland that was. No, we're not here to be sabotaged. If you're here and if you're a troll, I like funny trolls, okay? You say whatever you want. But if you're here and you want to sabotage and that's all that you want to do, sorry, buddy, you gotta go, okay? There's the door. There's the door. It's proven scientifically. This is a Scientology principle, okay? Scientology. I'm not a follower of Scientology, but they got some good stuff. If you have a clean room, clean environment, clean everything, the cleaner things are, the more receptive it is for positive energy, money included, okay? So if you have a business, you make sure that thing is spotless, clean. Not just physically clean, clean energy. Make sure everything is in the right place. It will attract more positive energy. So we just took out the trash and we allowed some more clean energy in. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for your donation. Night Natic. Thank you so much, Night Natic. I love you, okay? I appreciate you. What's your favorite food at the moment? Here's what I eat, okay? This is like my staple. I take some tofu, I fry it up on a frying pan like I showed you on my video, and I have a steamer, just a simple stainless steel steamer. I throw in a bunch of vegetables like kale, some leafy greens and other vegetables. I steam it up so it's very nice and steamy, and then maybe I make some rice and some sauce and some nutritional yeast and some nuts and seeds, sprinkle it on top, and bingo bango, we have a meal. But without the steamed vegetables, it's no bueno, okay? So I love steamed vegetables. It just does something for me, okay? And yeah, I wish I could be a professional chef that I could cook vegan meals every day. I guess I'm becoming that slowly, okay? I'm learning how to cook. But better yet, I had some fancy woman as a wife that would cook vegan meals. Man, that would be, then my life would be complete. Okay, then I would have no desires in my life after that. So that's what we're looking forward to, okay? And if you're that kind of woman, send an application. ShivaKailash.com, email me, and we'll sort you out. I'm learning to cook Indian, and it's very fun, but so different. So different. So if anybody doesn't know, Deep Stream Flow is a professional chef, and I met him in Bali, and he's friends online, and he's also a student of Sadhguru, and he is very good chef and a cook, and he actually taught me how to cook some things in Bali. Another Shambho, yes, exactly, 100%. So I recommend you subscribe to his channel, check it out, check out his cooking, and maybe we're gonna see some cooking videos. You know, if you cook some things, deep stream flow, then we will maybe copy that. All right, so we'd love to get some value from that. Why your face so red? Because I am embarrassed for you. I'm embarrassed for you, Living Natty. We have a new payment on PayPal. So I don't know if that was a text-to-speech donation that didn't get sent through. Robert Davis. Robert Davis, if you still see receiving the error messages, then please take a screenshot of that, because I tried contacting Streamlabs, but they didn't do anything about that, okay? Jesus. Yeah, 420, baby, 420. And he's gone. And he's gone. All right, we got some new subscribers. William, thank you for subscribing. We gotta cool down here a little bit. Rob's watching. Rob just sent me a donation on PayPal, so thank you very much. He knows where to donate. Okay, he knows where to donate. Anyways, let's continue. Let's continue pushing forward. Biddy Bit says, oh no, never mind. He's not talking to me. It's me. So the message of the day is there's a lot of pain and suffering on planet Earth. There is, okay? And we need to do something about it. What do we need to do? Do we need to go and help those people? Not really. You need to do something with yourself today, right now, in your own home. Stop having animals on your dinner plate is a big step towards reducing the suffering and pain on planet Earth. That's a major step. Wow, that's freaking huge. So we all have to make that sacrifice.
At Monk Life donated 100,000. We know where you are. Keep begging and stealing from others. Karma will come. For those who don't know, he dresses up like this when he begs. He doesn't actually wear those clothes.
Sorry, was something just said? I couldn't hear. Anyways, thank you for the donation, Monk Life. And I don't know why the donations aren't coming through PayPal. This is or Streamlabs. If you send a donation on Streamlabs again and you see an error message, please screenshot it, because the support staff asked me to provide evidence so that they can move this forward, okay? And this relates to you as well, because this needs to be resolved. So Monk Life is a degenerate at the most truest sense. Just a low-life degenerate. What does that mean? He loves me. He secretly likes me. But he has this weird, fucked up, messed up relating with people. And he relates with people by like insulting them in a very serious way. I guess it's like his little kink or his little shtick. He likes to do that. You know, I like to do that too, like, you know, joke around, poke fun at people. But he takes it like into serious territory, but he's joking around. So, I mean, whatever. I mean, that's cool. But whenever you're sarcastic all the time, it's like, oh my God, Jesus, man. Like, relax a little bit, okay? But he doesn't know how to do that. He doesn't have an opened heart center. He can't just be normal and authentic. He's been hurt too much. So, that's why we're here. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help him and to heal him. And that's why we're doing these live streams. He's a little pet project of mine, okay? He's a project. And I'm experimenting on him. I'm a psychologist, not professionally. I'm not a professional psychologist. I have been to the Himalayas. Okay? I'm gonna go again very soon when the time comes.
At Monk Life donated 50,000. You are 30 years old and live at home with your mother. You are 30 years old and live at home with your mother. You have never held a job or had a car.
Thank you very much for that donation. Monk Life, we appreciate you on this channel. And we love you, most importantly. We love you. And I love you. Okay? You're my best friend. And I'm gonna be loving you for a long time. And you're my best friend. And we're gonna be... You're my best friend right now. Let's make this very clear. Because friendship with men doesn't exist. There's no such thing as friendship with men. Maybe there's a little bit of nuance here, but hear me out. There is allyship. Okay, you're allies. If you're not allies, then you're just... What are you there for, okay? So the friends that you're there with, the friends that you have in real life, you're allied with them. You're allies, okay? And sometimes the allies that you have is just like, hey, let's just have some fun, drink some beer, and just shoot some shit, and we're both going towards that direction. But if you have no similar direction to go to, you're not friends. It doesn't work. And how do I know this? Well, the allies that I had in Bali, so-called friends, okay? And I was telling them this, like, you're not my friends, okay? You're just allies. Now we're not allied with each other, and now it's like basically they might as well be dead, and I might as well be dead to them. They don't care about me, I don't care about them. Oh, you need something, if they need something, I'll reach out to them and whatever, I'll help them. But it's gone, okay? So either we're going in the same direction, we're both men in war and we're fighting the same enemy, or that's just not how men work, okay? Give the people what they want. I want to debate you right now. Well, when we reach our super chat goal of 20 super chats, we will be going live with Mr. Monk Life. But I actually work for a living, Monk Life, and I have some important duties and responsibilities and teach spirituality and insight to people here. So I'm not you pretending to meditate or playing some video games and expecting your audience to watch that. No. So yeah, allies, if you're here, and if we're allies, most likely, we're heading in the same direction, we have the same objectives, and so men are friends when they're both in the same army, okay? If you're not in the same army, then what the hell?
A Truth Seeker Hemp Keeper donated $3.33. Monk Life So Jelly of Shiva.
You said it, not me, okay? I didn't say it, you said it. Just so that everybody is clear that, you know, if I said that, oh, he's jealous, he probably wouldn't believe me. But somebody else saying it, you know. So it's true, it's a fact. He is jealous of me, and he needs to resolve his inner jealousy with meditation. Shiva, the yogi of yogis, thank you. I'll be like a natty, join my live. Oh, we're gonna join your live, all right? Okay, when the super chat donation goal is met, and we're only at 13 away from that. You see how many people agree? That's impressive. That's amazing. That's a miracle. Every single day we'll be live streaming. Every single day. In fact, I have some additional live streams that I'm very strongly considering to do that will be maybe done this week. I know it has to be done this week. So not just 2 or 3 hours of live streaming just to me talking with the orange clothes, but afterwards we're going to be doing something else on top of gaming as well. Okay, we're going to be going. We're going to be doing it. I'm going full time. I've been watching you now for a while. You have an evil soul and beg all day. Gucci Man, do you really watch people that have evil souls? Really? That's interesting. Because me, I don't really watch people that have evil souls. Once I realize they have evil, oh, I don't want to have this influence. Yeah, get out of here. So it's almost like you're confused, or I actually have an evil soul. I mean, both things can be true. And which one is more likely? That you're confused and you're stupid, or that I'm actually evil here? I'm freaking... Which one's more likely? Which one's more probable? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Spin the dice. Maybe it's a 50-50. All right? Hope you fix that, okay? How much money do I need? I need more. Whatever it is, I need more. It's never enough. I need to complete my goal here, okay? I'm not you that just goes mindlessly into any direction. I need to meditate. This live stream is a meditation. Be aware of your mind, be aware of your body, be aware of your actions. And it doesn't matter what religion you belong to, Christian, Buddhist, Sikh, Jain, whatever. You need to be a conscious human being. That's what I'm here striving to be. And that's what I'm here inspiring you to be. And that's what I'm here hoping you are as well, striving to be more conscious. That is literally the only thing that matters, probably. Is to become more conscious. If you become more conscious, I become more conscious, we all become conscious. Oh, we can live very happily. Oh, we don't need to create more plastic. Plastic is not really reasonable. No, I want to wear plastic. Let alone making plastic, I want to wear it. It's polyester. I'm wearing plastic, guys. Look at me. Throw away your polyester clothing today and never buy it again. Yes, Monk Life, I need money. All right, so we are looking for the 8th donation of the day. Number 8 is an infinity number. It's a number of money and material wealth and success. So whatever comment or question you have, we are going to hear that out. Okay, Monk Life is getting timed out. How long is he getting timed out for? 24 hours. He is not saying anything valuable, anything positive, and he's just dragging down the space. So when garbage is here, we need to clean it up a little bit. We need to just a little wipe the floor. I just wipe the floor, there's a little bit of a smudge there. Just get rid of it. Let's see what happens, okay? I need $500 from Monk Life, then I can be the greatest friend you've ever had. There you go. There you go. We still like Monk Life, but it's not really relevant. It's only relevant when I'm experimenting on him or teaching him. So if you have nothing positive to say, if you're just dragging the whole thing energy down, we're not here to have the energy be dragged down. Nobody wants that. And he's here doing that. Just asking useless questions, wanting me to fall into his frame. No, it's not gonna happen. Sorry, buddy. There you go. Average Religion says, sir, you are a fraud. Provide some evidence to support that claim. Please provide some evidence. What is that necklace you are wearing? I saw a sage wear. This is a Rudraksha, Shiva's teardrops. And you can buy it on my website, shivakailash.com. And this is a very spiritual necklace that Shiva, in fact, himself made this, in a sense. It grows only in the Himalayas in this size. Why so much lower energies against you, bro? Because I'm here doing something, okay? And anybody that's actually doing something and making a difference, you'll always have people that try to stop you. Jesus had people who try to stop him. The Buddha had people who try to stop him. Sadhguru has people who try to stop him. And I have people who try to stop him. Okay? And yes, I did put myself in that category because I'm a spiritual being and a seeker just like them. Although not in the same potency or power. Adult living with his mom claiming to give answers to wayward souls, you are a fraud. Well, there you go. There's the stupidity of your mind. What, a person has to live in a certain place to be wise? You imbecile? Okay, I thought you could just live anywhere and it doesn't matter where you live, you can be wise. No, you have to rent your own apartment. Only then can you be wise. I am wise. I live with family. Something that you don't have. Sorry if that goes a little bit too deep. So, yeah. I love my mom. This is an insult in the West, by the way, and it's only in the West. Oh, you live with your mom, as if it's some sort of like big insult. I can afford to go anywhere. I can afford to live basically in almost any country. You know, in Western countries would not be such a luxurious living, but I can do it. Definitely I can go to some tropical land and live there. But right now, that's not my choice. My choice is to stay here, baby. Okay? And I have the freedom and luxury to do that. And if you don't like it, fuck off. All right. You mean it's not good to live with your family? It's good to live with your family. If you can, your family is nice and kind and spiritual. My family is spiritual. Okay? My mom is a very spiritual being. So there's no issues. We have no conflicts. Okay? I love my mom. And we help each other. Okay, we grow. I'm growing much faster living with my family than living in some apartment, and growing not just spiritually, materially, financially, in every single way. So I'm here growing, and if you don't like it, there's a problem. Who here has a problem with me growing as a human being? Raise your hands. I don't want you to grow. I want you to stop growing. If you want me to stop growing, raise your hands. I don't like that you grow because like you make me feel bad that I'm not growing. Sorry, buddy. Okay, just start growing a little bit. You'll feel better. All right? How's that? How's that for an answer? Nothing wrong with living at home. Yep. Yeah. Why? Yeah, this is a home. Anyways, forget about it. Why does the West try to break families apart? Seems somewhat stupid. Exactly. The Western countries break families apart. You really actually don't have a family in the West. Oh, you have a husband? Oh, is that your family? Oh, and you have a little boy or a girl, a child? Wow. Okay? That's not a family. That's like you're one person away from just having it all be collapsed. A long time ago, you actually had families. You had 10, 20, 30 family members that you could call upon, hey, come over for dinner, and you'd have a huge family gathering. Can you do that? Maybe you call your family and you have like your in-laws, and now you have like 5 or 6 people in your house. Oh, yeah, and we're divorced and we're a family. No, okay? You're an individual. The more of an individual you are, the easier it is to control you. So I have some fucking balls out there. I have some fucking balls. Do you have balls out there? No. I drink cow's milk because I'm a cow baby. Oh, sorry. Do you eat beef? No, I don't commit crimes against animals, okay? I don't abuse animals. So yeah. You can never have too much money. I tithe and I have and it's never enough. I tithe and I have a few millions, but I have never. Well, Proverbs, if you have a few millions, then why don't you send me $1,000 on Streamlabs? That'll be a big contribution. It'll be the first of its kind. It'll appear as a text-to-speech, and I'll make sure to clip it and make it into a long-form video for everybody to see. And that'll be very good for me, okay? So, send your donations my way. Being vegan is so pure, completely agree. Respect you, man. You care your mom in Western society, yes. And I will take care of my mom when she's older. Okay, she won't have to go to any kind of old sick home or some kind of old person's home, or they have to, nurses are taking care of her. No way. Okay, if my mom ever gets to a stage where she needs somebody to take care of her, I'll pause whatever I'm doing. Okay, you took care of me. I can't repay my mom enough, and I'll make sure to take care of her until however long she needs it. Okay, and I better hope my brother's there too. Otherwise, I'll literally kick his ass. I will literally go and assault him. Okay, with physical violence, I'll assault my brother if he is not there with me, unless I decide that it's reasonable. Okay, if he is like, that's a joke. I'm not gonna assault anybody, but my brother has a pass. All right, please don't arrest me. All right. Anyways, are you begging? Your mom was doing something similar yesterday. I agree with Shiva. Thank you. Clip this, absolutely. Yeah, I will physically assault my brother if he doesn't help my mom at old age. All right. What is it? What do you think he is? Some sort of special guy? Mom, I don't care. Nobody. That's not gonna work out. That's the only time I'll physically assault anybody. I'm not gonna assault anybody. I'm just joking. But verbally I will. Anyways, saying the guy that thinks reptile humans are under the ground. London, your brain is in cold storage, okay? That's, we have a saying for people here. You put your brain in cold storage, right? Time to thaw it out and put it back in your head.
At the reluctant gamer 5276 donated 20,000. Are you begging? What do you need the money for?
Look who's back. Back again. Dr. Rob's back with a new account. Dr. Rob's back with 20, whatever those things are, squiggly lines. The Reluctant Gamer. Look at this, guys. He made a gaming account. He's following in my footsteps. What a kind boy. Okay? And the Reluctant Gamer asks, are you begging? What do you need the money for? Begging means, what does begging mean? Okay? No, I'm not here begging. And I need the money for everyday needs. I need the money just to have it. Okay? That's what I need it for. I don't need it for anything else. I just want to have it. I like to have it. I need to have it. Please, send your donations my way because I need to have money. For no reason. But I need to. Okay? Okay, Average Leon says social parasite. Okay, this guy's about to get banned. Okay, one more comment or question. A 24-hour ban, all right? We're here to give people second chances. But if you're an imbecile ignoramus, then we're going to give you 3 24-hour bans. If you can't handle it in 3 times, you're not meant to be here, okay? You are... somebody's climbing and you're literally pulling him down. Stop it. Stop climbing. No, buddy. We're not here for that, okay? First, I'll kick you in the head. Stop. Like, get the hell off of me. And if you still try, I'll spit on you and kick you in again. And if you still try the 3rd time, then we're pulling out the old revolver, so to speak, okay? The spiritual revolver. And we're putting you in a timeout forever. Permanent timeout. 6-7. Thank you so much. Thank you for your gift. 420. We're at 420 gifts. Look at that. 420, 6-7. Man, we're literally vibing. Look at this. England. Shout out to England. So, man, we need some days off. I can tell this is
At the reluctant gamer 5276 donated 50,000. This is the first time I've ever seen someone arrogant about being 30 years old without a job living at home. Never had a girlfriend or their own place.
So thank you very much, Monk. This is Monk Life. He just generously gave me a donation, and his comment is not worth answering. He's just a little guy that likes to be a parasocial, like sarcastic jokes, and it's his style. You know, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's good. So why am I aggressive? I'm very aggressive. I made the intention and the desire. I want to be so much more aggressive in my life. Literally, that's actually what I was thinking yesterday. I want to be so much more aggressive, and here I am. And by the way, aggression is a skill that you want to have as a man. Huh? Most of you are men watching me. If you're a man, baby, you got to become more aggressive. There's just no other way. No, I don't like being aggressive. It intimidates me. Yeah, it intimidates me too, okay? I'm not being aggressive towards you. If we're in the same army, you better hope I have some aggression. Let's go destroy the enemy. All right? So we need some aggressive men here. Some high testosterone. We need some men that are oozing testosterone. God knows the world needs it. And the haters will get it, okay? The haters will get that excess aggression and testosterone. Okay? And they're in the right place that it belongs. So let's create some aggression.
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. Best ally and worst enemy, flexed biceps emoji.
Yes, we're going to be clipping that. That's a good YouTube video. Thank you very much, Seraph. And Seraph, we're going to be clipping a lot of content, okay? And one of these days it's going to get views and recognized. And you'll be tagged in that. Here we got some nice comment, okay? Maybe one of the best comments we received here on this live stream so far. Or Prod says, Monk life? No. A low life? Yes. You have my stamp of approval for that one, okay? That's high quality. That's genius level stuff. I can taste the prana of that comment. Very good, very wise. High quality, okay? Let's continue. Mom supported me when I was nothing. How can someone leave her when she is nothing? Yes, 100% BMW. I agree. And that's the kind of car that I want to drive in the future, a BMW.
At the reluctant gamer 5276 donated 50,000. Is it true that you legally changed your name to a Hindu god and also have never had a girlfriend? Clip this. Condition Seraph to donate more. Begging.
It's true. And what are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna ask me more useless questions? What are you gonna do about it? Okay? If you continue pushing me and pressing me this way, it's not gonna be turning out so well for you and there in Vietnam, alright? Are you going live with Dr. Rob today? Yes, we are. Once we hit our goal today, 20 super chats, then we will 20 donations. We'll be going and we'll be creating a brand new dynamic. It's gonna be a brand new episode. And this one you're gonna like, AK, because I'm gonna bring all the aggression at him. And we're gonna see what happens. Okay? The tides have turned. The tides are turning. It's gonna be so good. I can already feel it. I can already taste it. Shiva never had a girlfriend, but yeah. Rob loves me, but outwardly he doesn't know how to express love. So he expresses it in this kind of perverse way. He's a pervert. Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness? Whatever diagnosis that people...
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. May this donation bring a wave of donations. Ocean wave emoji, ocean wave emoji, ocean wave emoji, ocean wave emoji, ocean wave emoji.
Seraph Null, may this donation bring a wave of donations. May this donation bring a wave of donations. Thank you so much, Seraph Null. Thank you. I have been diagnosed with a mental illness. I've been diagnosed with advanced delusionary schizophrenia with involuntary narcissistic rage. It's some little thing that I take a pill once in a while. It gets me great cotton mouth, but it fixes the symptoms, okay? So just as long as I take those pills, those symptoms are at bay, okay? It's a joke, by the way. It's a joke for anybody that can't tell and hasn't watched the movie. I don't know what movie it's called, but it's a funny movie. Anyways, let's continue. Yeah, Me, Myself, and Irene. There we go. That's the one. Oh, here's another high quality movie. What is that movie with the one that they film him in Living His Life with that actor, Me, Myself, and Irene, that tall guy, the comedian, the Canadian guy, The Truman Show. The Truman Show. Ooh, that one was like, wow. Okay, it's not a movie that I would rewatch over and over because I understand the idea, but that's an idea movie. That'll just, whoa, it'll change your life. Okay, very high quality stuff. Yeah, very high quality story. Okay, worthwhile watching. Jim Carrey, yeah. You have a gaming channel? Yes, I have a gaming channel, and I'm looking to monetize my gaming channel. So that's my goal. Please subscribe. It's Shiva Kailash Games. Shiva Kailash Games. My first and middle name, Games. Are you a star of a Truman Show? No, I'm not. Yeah, that's a good movie to watch if you haven't seen it, for sure. We're going to be gaming with Monk Life. We're going to be live streaming there casually, okay, not wearing orange clothes. And we don't have many subscribers there, so if you want to just come by and chill out, and that'll be good. By the way, the 2,000 Vietnamese dong is only worth roughly $1 USD. Yeah, I know. Monk life is very cheap. Yeah, I play games. Hello, homosexual. Hello, man that I'm about to ban permanently. Monk life is a disgusting human being. Don't ever watch Human Centipede. Yeah. Only watch clips of that on YouTube. Truman Syndrome. Oh my god. Paranoid. Wow, that's very interesting. Here's an idea that also we have to learn as human beings. You, and repeat this after me, okay? You are not the center of the universe. Let's make this a mantra. I am not the center of the universe. I am not the center of the world. I am not the center of everything that's happening around me. I am not the center of the universe. I am not the center of planet Earth, life on planet Earth. But we think we are. How do we think we are? Just slaughter a bunch of animals. Who cares? It's not me that's dying. It's just them. I just do whatever I want. Make a bunch of plastic, wear plastic, throw it on the freaking ground, abuse resources, and consume a bunch of shit. And who cares? I'm a freaking superior human here. Nobody. You are not the center of the universe. I'm not the center of the universe. The easier it is for us to understand that, the more sensibly we can live. We need to live gently on this planet. Because one little paper cut right here, and your life is gone. You know how sensitive that is? You know how sensitive your life is?
At the reluctant gamer 5276 donated 20,000. Beg for money online living at mom's house at 30 WW.
So yeah, needs to get some better perspective on your life. Your life is very sensitive. Your life is very fragile, and you're definitely not the most center-focused being. And people that think that they are, they suffer miserably and badly, and they cause others to suffer. Okay, so don't do that. Don't do that. You know who thinks he's the center of the universe? Vladimir Putin. The guy has a $300 million yacht, has a $1 billion house, billion dollar house that he stole from the Russian government. That he stole from the Russian people, not the government. He's the government, right? And he started a war because, it's going to catch up to him. So he had to basically deflect in some way and just continue staying in power. So he deflected it with a war. That's a man that just does whatever he wants, causes a bunch of abuse in the world, and I hope that he suffers the consequences after this life ends, or even in this lifetime. I thought we were just dreaming. When you and Dr. Rob do live streaming, yeah. Greetings. All right, we're at 13 out of 20 donations here today. So who's going to be the 14th one? And it better be not Monk Life. If he sends another 20-cent donation, I'm going to be banning him again. Okay? He has nothing valuable to say. He's just hurt in his heart, and he wants to express love, but he doesn't know how. So the only way he knows how is by hurling insults. You got to work on your heart there, little buddy. And I hope you do. Spamming monk doesn't equal misery, it's karma. Every being is the owner of their karma. They are the heir to their karma. They are the beneficiary of their karma. So, we have to take our life and accept that everything that we are is based on our actions, not anybody else. So start to create some positive karma here on planet Earth in your life. Why do you hurl the insults back at him instead of just showing him love and kindness for being part of your life and inviting you into his house? Well, I don't think I'm hurling insults the same way that he does. I think that I'm just saying the truth. So people mistake truth for insults. Okay? When I first saw him, I said, my God, you're fat. Like, how did you become so fat? I thought you were a Buddhist monk. Did you start eating after you stopped being a monk? Well, maybe it's not the most pleasant thing to say, but it's also not a lie. It's not false either. You're insulting me. No, man. Like, there's something to be said about speech and communication and lying. All right? So maybe I could be better at my words and delivery, but I'm also a man. All right? It's got dark. It's got very dark. Both physically, metaphorically, in every way. There we go. So, there are no answers here. Yeah, Avenge Leon, that's why you've been here for literally 2 hours since I've been live streaming, all right? Good job, buddy. You really proved a point here. Okay, this is not the place to be stupid. And we need to become wiser and intelligent as human beings. Is everything decent or free will and something, I don't know. Is he really bad and doesn't hang out? Is everything decent? How? That's how it is. That's how it is and that's how it goes. Free will exists and there's nothing to present at the same time. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your acknowledgement that I'm kind. I am very kind. You can look at my actions. You don't have to trust me. You can trust me. I'm trustworthy. But if that doesn't suit you, then just take a look at my actions. Look at my kind actions. And then you'll understand how kind I actually am. Kindness is what is needed for the animals that are suffering every single day. It's a question, would one not find an adventure in finding out here of Flintstones, the character, the color of the hair, what's there? I don't know. I don't know what you just said, man, but. So we're looking for the 14th donation. We're at 13 out of 20. Once we reach our goal, we'll be live streaming with Roberto, Dr. Bob. And if you have a question or comment or want to push the live stream forward, then say something wise. Here's a good one. Jesse says, kind, question mark. You just glossed over my comment when I said I'm having a bad day. Hey, everybody. Jesse's having a bad day. Can we all cry about him and for him? Can we cry tears that he's having a bad day? Oh, boo-hoo. If you're a lady here, we will cry. Literally, we'll cry. If you're having a bad day, okay, come over here. Let me give you a hug. If you're a man, nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. If you're having a bad day or if you're crying in your room, you're a, pick up your slacks. Pick up your slacks. Nobody cares. I'm depressed. Shut up. Okay? If you're depressed, the best thing we can do is throw a bunch of dirt on your face. Hey, come on. Get out of that, okay? What are you doing? There we go. Let's all cry. Let's all cry. This man is having a bad day, guys. He's like, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Anyways. Leave Elliot Page alone, everyone. Quit bullying people. Yeah. Elliot Page. That's something for another live stream, okay? Remember been trolling, he's acting calm and relaxed and posting cracking me up. Alright. You are worshipping a false god. Alright, sure I am. So Elliot Page is gonna be in the movie The Odyssey by Homer. And you know who Elliot Page is? Yeah. She was a woman, but now she's a man. And I respect her opinion on that and her decision or whatever. So cool. Very cool, all right? Why would you cry for a lady? Because women are very precious and delicate. They're like flowers or like gems. And if you're a man, you're like a dirt or you're like a log. Hey, come on. But I'm having a bad day. Let's all kick him. Let's all kick him. Let him have a worse day. I'm just kidding, okay? In a large sense. But not really. We're not gonna kick you physically. But we're gonna kick you, all right? In some way. There's no time for that. I'm depressed. All right, do it on your own time, okay? Do it on your free time. Go be depressed when you have a break. Okay. I'm depressed. That's good. Okay, that's good. We have the luxury to be depressed now. Okay? Back then we didn't have the luxury to do that. You'd be out there working, plowing the fields. Yeah, Allahu Akbar, okay? Islam should choose you. Allah is great. Yeah, Allah. I love imaginary figures, man. I love you reading fantasy books when I was a child, especially. I should have read that one too, as a child. You know, Muhammad, he was brought up by merchants. He wasn't brought up by his parents. His parents died. And the merchant was traveling around, and he came back to Muhammad and he said, oh, I saw like a religion where they worship this place, and they also like turn towards Jerusalem, and they also like worship many gods and this and that. And he told them a bunch of things about religion. So Muhammad probably just made a bunch of things. Oh yeah, in my religion, I want to have like this, and I want to have virgins. Virginity is like also something that they were talking about. When you die, you go to like virgin heaven. So he made a bunch of stories, and people believed him. So I gotta start creating a religion for myself, okay? In my religion, if you donate, you're gonna give lots of virgins after you die, okay? Lots.
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. Law of power number 10. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky.
Very wise and very true. That's why I ban people, and I'm gonna start banning people. That's why I time people out of my live stream. If you're just here a downer, bringing down the situation, okay, I get it. I can be criticized and you can say funny things and troll, but there's a limit. If that's who you are, buddy, we're not interested in that, okay? Go find somebody else to drag down. So I gotta read that book, or I gotta read the Laws of Power again. I didn't read that book. It just something about it. Maybe I'm not ready for it, but there's a lot of potency there. You're bringing the downers too. You're just hypocrites. Okay. Notice the virgin. Laws of power. The only thing that we care about you as a man is if you're powerful or not. That's the only thing that anybody cares about. Are you depressed or not? Nobody cares about your depression. And you got to strive towards power as a man. That's the only thing that matters. Have I read The Tibetan Buddha of the Dead? No, I haven't. I read a book that teaches you how to live and die. Okay. A Fool's Law. All right, here's another permanent ban. DD. This guy's just a miserable person. We're gonna be banning him permanently from my live stream. Don't cry, master. Power is in God and not false gods. Yeah, that really helped me. Don't believe in false gods. Believe in the true God. Yeah, where is that? This one. Trust me, bro. Okay, I'll trust you. Who needs to be banned? Mr. DD. Okay, you need to just hide him from my channel. You'll have the luxury of doing that. We're gonna take some steps towards that direction, okay? Well, maybe not yet, okay? Let's see what he says. And he's gone. And he's gone for the next day, okay? 24-hour ban. See ya. Shiva, keep reversing everything, only reversing yourself. All right, buddy. And he's gone. And he's gone. It's like that South Park episode, okay? The guy is going into the... I'm going to show you. It's too good. South Park episode, investing in bank. Why don't I show it to you on my phone? It's much easier. If you haven't seen this clip or video, you're going to be in for a big treat. And if you have seen it, you're going to laugh again. What's your favorite book? I don't really read books, okay? Not anymore. How to Win Friends and Influence People is probably the best book you can read. Have I visited India? Yes, I have. At the point, you have something... Right, I'm focusing on the wrong thing, that's for sure. I'm being a millennial boomer. Referencing South Park. South Park is awesome, man. South Park is awesome. Thank you for quoting the Bible. If you read the Bible, I'll consider supporting you financially. You don't have to consider, okay? You don't have to do anything. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to read the Bible. Hi, my kids are nuts. I'm here, Rockstar. Okay. Maybe I would read the New Testament. But what am I going to waste the Bible reading the Bible for? Waste time reading the Bible. People are saying you're begging, but they're spending super chats on other streamers, and they do it happily. People are hypocrites. These people secretly like me, okay? But they don't know any other way to relate. Euphorism, something. You think it was a time to actually do it. Maybe if there's like a movie about the Bible, I'd watch it. I've seen lots of stories. I've heard lots of stories about the Bible. I don't think there's anything that big about it. Which one exactly? I've seen Moses. I've seen the Moses movie. I've seen movies by The Passion of Christ and so on. You said shit about Jews. What about the whole group of people, including Abraham and Moses you just mentioned? Oh. I want to know a beard. Yeah, I like God, I like the Bible, I like all sorts of things, okay? Didn't the actor in The Passion of the Christ get pretty much die while filming and he didn't die? Yeah, there was a lot of synchronicities that happened with that book. It was very, very good. Very good. South Park episode, Investing in Bank.
How can I help you, young man?
I got a $100 check from my grandma, and my dad said I need to put it in the bank so it can grow over the years.
Well, that's fantastic. A really smart decision, young man. We can put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
What?
It's gone. It's all gone.
What's all gone?
The money.
The money is all gone, and it's gone, okay? So that's how it happens, all right? Read the Bible. I certainly will not do such a thing. Maybe if somebody pays me to read a passage of the Bible, I have a Bible right behind me, and you can make that happen to me on the live stream, okay? So we can create a dynamic like that. But I'm gonna waste 2 weeks of my time reading the Bible? Oh, cool. God did stuff. Wow, God, I really believe you, God, that you wrote a book. Yeah, good one, okay? I watch Family Guy. That's not as an ego. Crypto, of course. Humble yourself and make fun of ignorance. Okay. Money hungry. People just don't like that I'm successful here. They don't like that. Success hurts others. God is king. King of what? King of wiping out humans with floods? Yeah, he's definitely the king of that. I do really. We have a lot of haters here, so if you're a supporter of my channel, please consider sending your support via a donation. We're nearly at 75% towards our goal, and once we reach our goal, we'll be live streaming with Roberto. So make a comment, make a statement, and please never buy super chats from the iPhone YouTube app, okay? Because iPhone and YouTube take more than 50% of that profit.
Ador Props donated $2 Sing Gayatri Mantra.
Om Bhurбhuva Swaha Tatsavatur Varenyam Bhargo Devya Dehi Swahi Devyo Yoya Prachodayat. Something like that, okay? I'm not really listening to that mantra. And that mantra doesn't really have anything to do with the spiritual process. It's more of like a beauty thing. So, yeah. But it's a good mantra. It's very beautiful. It's beautiful. Literally, it's beautiful. So it's good for a woman. If you're a woman and if you want to be more beautiful, that's a mantra you chant. It'll really connect you to that. If you want to chant mantras for spiritual process and spiritual growth, there are many, many mantras like Om Namah Shivaya or Brahmananda Swarupa or yoga, yogeshwaraya, and so on. People here like Q are assuming that truth is like some obvious thing. Truth is not obvious. Truth, you have to really dig, okay? And everybody thinks they have the truth. Oh, read the Bible, it's the truth. Or read the Quran, it's the truth. Oh no, believe me, it's the truth. No, okay? So it's not some like simple, obvious thing. This guy doesn't even acknowledge the truth. What do you think the truth is? You think that you're the truth? All right, buddy. Males can be beautiful too, yep. A man is beautiful only if he's powerful. If he's just good looking, then just like feminine. It's not about you. People don't like the change. They are afraid. People also are afraid of change. Change is uncomfortable. Even for me, okay? I don't like change. Ah, shit, things change. Now I have to think about this differently and relate to this and figure it out and expand my brain power. Ah, why can't you just say the same? There's nothing wrong with pride. Okay? Tell it to the lion. Pride is good. Humility is good. Both are good. I'm gonna go. Phone almost dead. Beautiful day. Thank you. Don't use me an example. Hard disagree. Did Conor McGregor lose? I predicted it. I told you. I told you. Look up pride in Buddhism, you ignorant fool. Why don't you look it up for me and tell me? Oh man, you should have seen the Buddha and how he was proud. He was a proud man. You shouldn't be proud. It makes you feel uncomfortable that are weak. Too bad. Go cry. The Buddha had a sutra called the Lion's Roar Sutra, where he roared like a lion, expressing his competence and power. Exactly. Shut up. Pineapple Express. I love that movie. That's also a very good movie. Pineapple Express, okay? Go look up the Lion's Roar Sutra and then go tell me how the pride is bad. There are two kinds of pride. One comes from self, one comes from God. Well, God doesn't exist, so the only pride that comes is from you. Are you a Christian? I'm a nothing. I'm a human being. My name isn't Christian. My name is Shiva. Life cares about you, what you feel. The sun will raise and something. All right. Shiva definitely is a weird kid in a bullying school. Now he's on bullying. If God doesn't exist, neither do you. I exist. Show me some proof. I am the proof that I exist. Look, I'm existing right now. Show me some proof of God. Oh, it's the Bible. Anyways. You actually don't exist. That's your ego. Ego. I eat egos for breakfast. Ego my ego. There's a little waffle called Ego. I like it. There's some great advice by Q. This guy needs to get timed out as well. Listen to yourself, he says. Listen to yourself. Yeah, that's a good thing to say to somebody, guys. If you're ever in an argument or a dialogue, just listen to yourself, bro. Oh yeah, I'll listen to myself, man. Thanks. Shiva, have you done ayahuasca? I have not. No, I don't. I probably will never. Good weather to ride a motorcycle in Canada. It's actually good advice. Everybody listens to themselves when they speak, okay? I can hear myself. There are spirits flying around my room all the time. They're making noises. They're making all kinds of clicking sounds in my room. And this has recently started happening. So, and the flying orbs that you see, that's maybe something to do with that. I don't know. Am I maybe delusional? Maybe. Yeah. You see, I'm acting, existing. We're not here talking about God. We're here talking about how you can become a more conscious person. How can you become more conscious today? Why do Christians get depressed when you don't believe the same God as them? LOL. That's a very nice comment, by the way. Well, the second best comment over today's live stream. Okay? And Toasty Yum says, why do Christians get so pressed when you don't believe in the same thing as them? Yeah, that's because there's such good juice to that. There's something to that. You're not Jesus? You're not Christian? Don't you know that God? Nah, there's no God. They're trying to save me, okay? They're saving me from hellfire. Because apparently after I die, I'm going to be burning forever, for an eternity. Because I don't believe. I just don't believe it. Man, you're like literally as worse as Satan. You don't believe. All right, buddy. All right, you keep your fairy tales to yourself, okay? Will you marry me? Absolutely not. Stop trying to believe, okay? Not pressed, we're just blessed with discernment. There we go, blessed with discernment. If you're blessed with discernment, then you're probably not believing the stories in the Bible, okay? And they're nice stories. Maybe they happened, but anyways. Words of forgiven, okay. Is karma real? Yeah, karma is real, cause and effect. What is Kriya Yoga? Kriya Yoga is energy yoga. Energy, baby. Who is going to be the 16th super chat of the day? Who is going to send a comment or question and inspire us? Who is going to send a text-to-speech message? Okay, every single donation gets read out loud by an AI machine, and we'll all hear your message. You're a fool, leave it also, okay. There are 7 types of yoga. Hello, Claudia. Why do you care about Donna? I don't know who Donna is. Jimmy the Monk. No, this is me. So this live stream is about you becoming more conscious. Us becoming more conscious. That's what we need to do. That's what we're here to do, okay? When did you become Buddhist? I became Buddhist when I was a young man, 18 or 19 or 20 or whatever. Okay, I love the Buddha's teachings. Thank you, thank you. Buddhism is for the lost souls, in my opinion. Yeah, that's exactly right. What is right? We need to abandon religion. And we need to go towards humanity and becoming conscious, becoming more conscious. Religion is just a trap for, I don't know, just a trap for you to believe things, not believe things, and for the religious churches, okay? So don't do that. You are in a religion, you idiot. No, I'm not in a religion. I love how you ignore my question. Well, your question is too revealing, so I had to ignore it because you're too special. I will donate in the future. Thank you very much, BMW. I hope you donate a BMW. So you're not Buddhist. I follow the teachings of the Buddha. Yes, I do. I'm not Buddhist. I don't know what that is. I'm following a false god. Anyways, so we have a lot of just confused people in the chat, okay? If you're confused, we're going to start timing them out, okay? This guy's getting a 10-minute ban. This guy's getting a 10-minute, 5-minute ban. Who else? Who else is going to get a 10-minute ban? We're here for the relative people, the wise people, okay? Solomon, you're still okay here. So we want some positive comments. We want some real energy. We want some good people. Do you believe in reincarnation? Yes, I do. Midnight, touch sleep, but it is in the chat. Keep amusing me. There you go, Billy Bit. That's the attitude. It's healthy to debate. No, actually, it's very wise to stay away from fools. Very, very wise. Because a fool will drag you down into becoming a fool as well. Okay? You don't want to be in the company of fools. You don't want to spend time with fools. If you think I'm a fool, you should leave. There's your opportunity to leave right now, okay? Well, we're waiting for our viewership to drop. So you can have dialogues, you can have debates, you can have conversations, but not with fools, okay? Because nothing is going to come out of that except your own frustration. I hope you have a wonderful day, Shiva. Just please try to stay humble. All right, Theo is light. I'll try to stay humble. Let me try right now. I tried, but it didn't work, okay? Sorry. I'll keep having my aggressive nature, okay? And if you're a man, I hope you have some aggression and testosterone as well, okay? At least you already have that naturally, but I hope you raise it up a lot more, and a lot higher. How can I spit a fool? Don't spit on anybody. Where do you stand between the two schools of Madhyana and Yogacara and approach of mind? I don't stand anywhere. Peace out, everyone. Jesus loves you all. Thank you, Stephen. I'm sure he does. Hail Lord Shiva. How do you define a fool? That's a good question. Let me think about that. I don't know yet. A fool thinks he knows. How's that for an answer? No, you're actually this person, and you're actually that person, and I know you are. Just because I have the ability to communicate clearly, okay, and conviction behind what I say, it doesn't mean that I know anything here. And I'd like to reaffirm that here right now. And I say that very often, okay? There's very few things that I know. And I'm here seeking. I'm a seeker, okay? I'm figuring things out. No, but you're actually this and you're... Yeah, that's what... You're a fool. You're a fool, sorry. A fool is also one who makes conclusions. Okay? Somebody joins my live stream and looks at me for 2 seconds. No, you're a scammer. You're stupid.
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. A fool repeats the same mistake twice.
Oh, then I'm a fool. I'm a big fool. I've repeated mistakes more than twice. Dozens of times. When it's like the 5th or 6th time that I'm doing something and it's like the same painful consequence, I'm like, my God, I'm freaking stupid. But I can't stop doing this. I'm just freaking stupid. There's a solution. What's an example? Like eating potato chips, okay? That's a good example. I know it's bad. I know after I eat too many, it makes me feel so bad. Like the next day, it's terrible. But I do it. And then I'm eating the same day and I feel bad the next day. I'm like, I'm a freaking idiot. But we're working, okay? We're striving. We're striving to break all our limitations and all our foolish limitations as well. So thank you very much, Sarah, for your super chat. Thank you. Seraph Noel, subscribe. Yeah, we got a lot of fools in here. That's good. There's a line between wise and a fool. There's a fine line between being wise and being mentally insane. And, you know, to the fools, wise people look like they're insane. Okay, that's very funny. But it's true. Yes. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gold coins. Wise men are not exempt from being fools, and vice versa. Yeah, that's very true. That's very wise. Man, I should do this more often. I should just ban people, time people out. It's amazing what it does to my own mental sanity and clarity too. Om Namah Shivaya. People who believe they're wise, the more foolish they are. That's true too. That's very true. There's a story. There's a Buddhist monk that went on a retreat by himself, living in the forest. And he had some powerful spiritual realization. Wow, I realize I'm enlightened. So he takes a piece of paper and writes to his master, I'm fully enlightened, and I'm this, and I'm freaking this and that, and I'm just like liberated. And he mails it up and sends it to his teacher. And the teacher gets it. He's a wise Buddhist monk, okay? He's a real wise one. He takes a pen and he writes fart on the paper. And he sends it back to him. The same mailing thing, the same note that he said, he just wrote fart on it. And he sent it back. And when this enlightened so-called person got the message back, he became so angry. How dare you? So he took out a piece of paper and he wrote like 10 paragraphs. Don't you know that it's disrespectful and your son, and I agree, next message you wrote fart, and he sent it back to him. And his teacher this time wrote 3 farts, fart, and wrote it back to him again. And this guy just lost it, okay? And it went back and forth like this until finally the guy realized, oh, if a fart can ignite so much in me, then probably I still have a ways to go. Okay, something as simple as a fart. Sadhguru has a similar story. It's a little bit different. So, if I call you stupid and you have an emotional reaction, you think about it for 10 days, well then the answer is you must be stupid if you're thinking about it for 10 days. So, you're probably stupid. That's a good one too. That's funny. Everybody knows that the war is over. Everybody knows that the good guys lost. And everybody knows that this is done. Everybody knows. Ooh, everybody knows. It's fine to be stupid, yes. Come to terms with who you are. Even if you're stupid. Okay? Hello? Do you agree we exist within a supreme truth? I don't know what that means. Sure. We are 4 super chats away from completing our goal, our preliminary goal. So, make sure that happens, everybody. Send your questions, send your donations, and we'll be very happy once you do. That's good to hear, Claudia. That's good to hear. Actually, I did cleaning of my own yesterday. Cleaned everything. It's good. It's good to live in a clean space. Welcome, Janath. You should smoke up some weed. No. So we should all strive to become like Sadhguru. You may be thinking to yourself, I don't like Sadhguru. It's not really my style. It's not really my vibe. Let me put it to you in words that you understand, okay? We should strive to be like the sun. It's radiant, it's glowing, it's indiscriminate. It's giving us life. Man, I don't like the sun. It's not my vibe. Too bad. It's the best quality you can see. Well, there are many wise teachers in the world, but none like Sadhguru. And the point is, Sadhguru has the results. What results is that? Okay, to put it technically, he's someone that's called a mastery of his chakras. He mastered his chakras. You have 7 chakras. Actually, you have 114. He has fully awakened his entire energy system, which is extremely rare. And nobody has done that in this world. And so that's the person that we should strive to be like. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you like him or not. You may not like the sun, but still, it's the only one you got. Okay? And it's a very wise quality. How do you test that? How do you know that he's awakened his 7 chakras? Maybe I'm just lying. Maybe he's lying. The way you test that is you look at the Dhyana Linga temple. Dhyana Linga, D-H-Y-N-A, Linga, L-I-N-G-A. It's a meditation temple, or it's a meditation machine. If you sit down there, your crown chakra will open and you will get connected to the cosmos. And it's like, you don't have to do anything. It literally makes it happen for you. That temple is made with 114 chakras. It's fully awakened. So he duplicated himself in a temple. And there's only one like that on earth. You can't replicate it. You can't make another one. The last one this was happened, was like, I don't know, 6,000 years ago. We had a temple like this in the world. So the man is a legend. He's a myth. He's a remarkable being. And he's one of a kind. And he's alive. So go watch some videos of Sadhguru. We all want to become like him. And how do you become like him? You be receptive. You allow his energy to come into you. If you don't believe in Sadhguru, too bad, okay? Maybe you shouldn't believe him. But just pay attention a little bit. Look at his videos, see how he is, and be receptive enough to allow him to make an impact. And maybe there's nothing, okay? But maybe there's everything. And I'm telling you here, first and foremost, there is everything, okay? You have my direct testimonial. I put my reputation on the line. He made the temple. He made the temple. He made the temple. Everybody knows that the world is over. Read Bhagavad Gita. Sadhguru is like the blueprint. So Jess asks, why do I want to strive to be like someone other than the best version of yourself?
At Seraph_Cornell donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. The next hater will be banned.
Banned. Thank you so much, Seraph. No. So why do you have to strive to be like somebody else? Why can't you just be the best version of yourself? Look, we can live life by slogans.
At Alex Hughes donated £2. Take this peasant, dance to the death.
Thank you, Alex. And don't call me a peasant. Anyway, let's keep going. So you can live life by slogans. Like, what's a slogan? Just become the better version of you. Yeah, I agree with that too. Okay, do it. But there's ways of you can make that happen. Sadhguru is like a blueprint. Sadhguru is like, you want to siphon gas from a gasoline from somebody else's car, steal their gasoline and pour it into your own car. But this particular car has an infinite gas supply, so you can't siphon more than you need. So you better suck. You better suck all the gasoline out of that car into your whatever you need, like that. That's one example. What's another example? It's like you are living in a house with rooms and doors and windows all closed. I'm telling you, open the window to allow the breeze in. The breeze is Sadhguru's energy. I have pictures behind me because of him, because his energy is here, it's present. And it is something that has changed my life for the better in ways I cannot articulate in words. So I'm telling you this because you need to do this. This is a need. This needs to happen. Why does it need to happen? Because you're alive on planet Earth. We need to get better as human beings. This is a very easy way to get better. Now, does it mean that Sadhguru is the only way, or you're not going to find your way with Jesus by reading the Bible? I'm sure you are, okay? I'm sure you are. But if I had to bet, it's probably not as efficient. It's not as good even, okay? And you can do it with all kinds of sages and masters. But Sadhguru is here. Sadhguru is alive. Sadhguru created one of the best temples, literally the best temple in the world. And where is Jesus? Dead. Where is he again? Dead. He's dead. He's not here anymore, okay? No, he's alive. He's ever after. I get it, okay? So is the Buddha in the same way. But Sadhguru is in the flesh. He's here. So Sadhguru's energy is very welcoming. It's apparent. It's here. You can make use of it. It's an intelligence. There's intelligence been made in place for you to benefit from it. It's very easy. And it's not like Jesus. You have to have faith. You have to believe. It's a technology. Go search up Dhyana Linga soundtrack and listen to the mantras. Listen to the music that's played inside of the temple. You will become meditative. Okay? It's a science. This is not faith. It's not woo-woo. Woo-woo, okay? It's not woo-woo science. It's a spiritual science. So, make it happen, okay? I'm doing it. I'm doing it every day. These are two things. You gotta go on a vegan diet. There's just no other way around it. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't make the rules. Eating suffering animals and paying animals to be killed for pleasure is not a good way to conduct your life. It's not going to lead to your fruits. It's not going to lead to overall well-being. That's one thing. Second thing, pay attention more to Sadhguru. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I don't know anything. But use your intelligence and go pay attention to Sadhguru. I'm telling you. Can you get into the office dressed like that? I can get anywhere I want to dress like that. I've been eating lots of fruit lately. That's good to hear. Are you a vegetarian or vegan? I'm vegan. My whole body vibrates, bro. That's good. That's good. Make an intention to go to India to the Isha Yoga Center. If you go to the Isha Yoga Center, there will be no doubt in your mind ever again. It's a phenomenal place. It's a physical place. Oh, but I don't like temples. I don't like churches. You don't understand what this is. This is like prana, tangible prana. That you literally, it's like you're walking through a thick concrete wall with energy. That's what that Isha Yoga Center is. So you got to make it happen. And we're going to be raising a lot more energy to make sure that people get blessed by this energy. And that's what my live streams are as well. We're at 18 out of 20 super chats. 2 more super chats. We can start doing live streams with Roberto, okay? With Roberto. Okay, Hobo, you're getting timed out for, let's say, 10 minutes. What is Dr. Rob doing? Probably robbing somebody. If I had to bet. Let's see if he's live. He is not live. So he's going to be live with me. Would you baptize in Ganga River? I have been in the Ganga. If you're born as a chicken in your next life as a vegan, you're completely nothing. Thank you. If you're born as a chicken in the next life as a... Go vegan today. Go vegan today. Go vegan today. Your sacrifice of figuring out what to eat and maybe having less energy than normally because you don't know how to figure out your diet is a good sacrifice for not having animals live in hell. What can you eat to start? Tofu, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, legumes. Unethical blood strike, you eat animals. You obviously don't believe in Jesus or God or anything good. Whatever you believe in, there are no results to prove that. Okay, I like fruits. Do you use shampoo? Yes, I do. If an animal in nature has run in his life, an animal is going to run in the wild, I don't know. Eating animals is healthy. Eating animals is not healthy and not kind, not ethical. I'm vegan. I'm super strong. Me too. We are conscious human beings. We don't have to abuse animals. We don't have to abuse animals.
At Seraph _ donated 1 Israeli new shekel and 90 agarot.
Thank you so much, Seraph. And the next person that sends a donation will have confetti rain down all over the screen. So that next super chat is going to be the winner. It's going to be the winner of this live stream. The 20th of today's goal. It's going to be remarkable. It's going to be a sight to see. It's going to be clip worthy. It's going to be something. So the opportunity is open. Whoever is the first one to take it, will take it. Vegans swear they are so good, but you still drink water and it's fresh at home. How does that make them feel? What? Yes, if you're eating a vegan diet, you are morally superior than somebody that eats an animal abuse diet. Okay? So a vegan diet is morally superior than an animal abuse diet. I'm sorry to say that, but that's true.
At Alex Hughes donated £2. Yeehaw confetti baby.
All right, I'm gonna have to clean the floor after that. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you, Seraph Null, as always. Everybody, please subscribe to Seraph Null's channel. He makes good music, and some of the music I'm in, and it's very good, and I listen to it pretty much every day. It's freaking good stuff. Live with Dr. Rob now. The answer to that is yes. Okay, let's go ahead and give this freakazoid a call. This freak. What do you think you are? I'm a helicopter. From a wise guy, Ron Swanson, veganism is a sad result of morally corrupt mind. Reconsider your life. The only moral corruption is eating animals and abusing animals. So it's the opposite way around. That's the opposite way around. He's not picking up. Ron Burgundy. Vegan is healthy for the animals. Okay, we're gonna call him on every single platform. On Facebook, on Instagram, on WhatsApp, and on Discord. Huge respect for vegans, thank you. That's what needs to happen. Do you have a cheat day and grab a Big Mac? No, never. There are no cheat days for animals' lives. Okay? Tell that to the lions. I won't, because they're an animal that has no conscious will. Why is my nose red? Because I drink lots of alcohol and I'm alcoholic. That's a joke. Who here loves barbecue, honey ribs, and maybe some favorite sauce? Yeah, here's a guy that believes in Jesus and loves Jesus, but pays animals to get killed. That's, you know? So, you got some crazy folks here, right? Stupid. Stupid. All right, we're calling him. Have you visited Kashwara Jyotirlinga Temple in Ujjain? No, I have not. Mahakala, no. But I want to. I visited Kedarnath, I visited Kailash, I visited Isha Yoga Center, and some other ones. The Impossible Whopper is decent. Yeah, get some plant-based food. That's what the cows eat, that's what the pigs eat, that's what chickens eat. They eat plant-based meals. How are they staying alive? How are they healthy and alive? That's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. Oh, it's a miracle, but humans need animals to suffer and die for their pleasure. No. People used to sacrifice animals for gods, yeah, and it still happens. Not just animals, humans. So Dr. Roberto is not picking up. Maybe he is live. Let me check if he's live. He better not be live. He's not allowed to be live without me. He is live, that freaking...
To take that a step further, what is your relationship with that total irrelevance of words?
He's talking about having a relationship with total irrelevance. So if you want to build a relationship with total irrelevance, you can go and subscribe to his channel and watch him pretend to speak and do some Zen koan or whatever he's doing. But if you want to actually tangibly and realistically get better at spirituality and grow spiritually, this is the place for you. Okay? So once he's done doing his little rants, well, I'm ranting, but when he's done doing his little teachings, we're going to be live streaming with him. Om Namah Shivaya. I know shit. Yep. Why is he called Dr. Rob? He called himself that. All right, we're going to give you a few more minutes to say something wise or intelligent. Otherwise, we're going to end the live stream, okay? Who's the old dude in the picture? That's Sadhguru. Subscribe to his channel right now. SADHGURU. Non-vegetarians should visit the butcher house. They will turn vegan in a minute. Yes. Why don't we do an experiment? First, we go and look at where my food is grown and made, into the farms, into the, where the trees are picked, etc., etc. And then we go where your food is made, to the slaughterhouse, where animals cry, are terrified, are shaking in fear, are wanting to escape desperately, but they're forced to be murdered. Okay? And we'll see who's more ethical and who loves Jesus more. Oh, do you love Jesus? You love Jesus? Is that why you abuse animals? Aw, look at you out there, abusing animals. I love Jesus though. Yeah, I'm sure Jesus is gonna love you because you believe in him, all right? You keep abusing animals, Jesus is gonna save you in heaven, all right, bro? Good luck. If Jesus didn't have moral values, then I don't want to have anything to do with him. What the hell? I don't care if he turned water into wine. Big deal. How can I stop smoking vegan weed? I have feeling back in life, of course. If you want to stop smoking vegan weed, just understand that weed doesn't belong in your lungs. Okay, it belongs in the chimney. Go eat it instead. And meditate, become more conscious. Why have you chosen Shiva? Is anyone inspired you? Sadhguru inspired me. The man you see behind me. Mike Oxford. A lot more animals die to feed your animals. And then your animals also die that you eat. So you actually pay for way more animals. All right, QAnon, whatever you are getting banned 24 hours. Goodbye. Are you in India right now? No, I'm in Canada. Oh, Canada, our true and native land, truth, ancient love, there's a this and hearts and free. God for thee. What do you know about the Orthodox religion? Nothing. Vegan weed is legal in Canada, though. What about me? Yeah, it's vegan. I mean, it's legal. Anyways, we are done. We completed this live stream. At least the energy has been completed a long time ago. I should have kept it much shorter, but I'm here for you. And we are gonna end this live stream. We're gonna go eat some watermelon. We're gonna go rest for a little bit, and then the journey with Dr. Roberto is gonna start up in maybe an hour or two, or whenever he's done talking about how to build the relationship with the inconceivableness, whatever that means. Okay, he's speaking in tongues. Whenever I listen to his videos, he's speaking in tongues. Let's see if I can catch him again. Let's see.
Bye. Why do you feel like it's important for you to be seen or heard right now? To be someone right now? To do something right now?
Okay. All right. Anything else? Any last words, last comments, last donations, last inspirations? He's talking to himself. He believes he's doing good. At least he's meditating. So last chance to get something done. Say your comments. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Let's get it. Okay. You're gonna change yourself. Yeah, well. Thank you, Seraph Noel, for being here. Everybody subscribe to Seraph Noel's channel. A good friend of the show. I think he's between mental episodes. That's a good one, too. All right, looks like nobody has anything to say. Everybody has peace of mind after this live stream. This is good. This is good. So in summary, we got to go vegan, number one. We got to become more conscious. Stop buying plastic clothing, polyester, throw it in the trash. Absorb Sadhguru's energy, pay a lot more attention to Sadhguru, chant some mantras. What else did we discuss? Those are real tangible things. And take responsibility for your life. Nobody's responsible for you except you. Stop blaming others for your problems. You're responsible for everything. And don't cry because nobody cares. If you're depressed and if you had a bad day, we should spit on you, okay? We spit on you. Not literally, but nobody cares. Nobody cares about you. As a man, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about me. You think you care about me? Oh yeah, Shiva, I love you. I'm a fan of yours. If I died, you'd be like, oh, Shiva died. 2 days later, you'd be playing volleyball. Hey, look at that. Nobody cares about you at all. Zero. You should care about yourself very much. Otherwise, sorry. 2 hours later, yeah. 2 hours later. That's about right. Okay, that's about right. And only women get unconditional love. Yeah, 100%. We care about women. I care a lot about women. Okay, especially if they're pretty. What? If you're a man, you're having a bad day. Okay, get away from me, you freak. Don't poison me with that attitude. If you're having a bad day as a woman, come here, honey. Okay, I love you. I love you. All right, that's how it is. What else did we discuss? Reptilians. Maybe there's some reptilian monsters that are controlling the planet, and we're all getting bamboozled by them. Yeah, women and children. If you're on the Titanic and you're getting sunk, sorry, buddy, you're dead. You're a man. Oops, sorry. You don't get to live. Your life is not important. The women and children. Why? Why are the women getting on? I don't know. Yeah, my life is not meaningful. Forget about it. I can't drown. I don't feel pain. Yeah, freaking drown me. Who cares? I think the fallen angels, the reptilians, yeah. What have I joined? Alex, you've joined something very valuable, okay? Make sure you stay subscribed. And we're doing this every day. What else we talk about? Become more aggressive as a man. Increase your testosterone. Whatever way that happens, okay? Sleep more. Rest more. Boosters, yeah, boosters. That I can already tell. This is like energetically, people just don't really care about it anymore. It's like over and done with. People, and I don't think this really awakened that many people. People awakened, but the sleepers are just more sleeping. So all the boosters out there, I'm sure you're really healthy because you boosted yourself. Okay. Thank God I didn't boost myself. And this is inspiration for the future because this will happen again. Mark my words. Okay. When they find reasonable time to create this again, this will happen again, and another chance you'll get to get boosted. All right. So if you want to get a booster juice, you can go to the store and get some booster juice. It's a juice drink. Otherwise, you think about it with your own brain. What else did we talk about? Cultural appropriation. I'm very appropriately cultured. Yes, and I think that Indian culture is very appropriate. Chemtrails. I see a little chemical trail right now. Look at that, beautiful. Love it. Okay, love it. Whatever that is. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe it's a contrail. Maybe it's just a water dispensation. We talk about Jesus. We talk about Dr. Roberto. That's about it for the summary. Yes, I meant Rohan in real life. Only an ego would time somebody out, face your karma. Okay, my ego is getting a little bit triggered by Rogo's comments, so we're going to ban him. 1 minute. He's gone. Okay, how's that for an ego? People think that, man, this is okay. This has juice. Okay, we need to still talk about this. Ego, right? Oh, you're spiritual. You should have an. I have an ego, buddy. Okay. I have much less of an ego than you. Let's just face it. Okay. That's like exactly what a high egotistical person would say. Man, my ego is way smaller than yours. All right, don't even compare. We get it. Okay, I get it. It's funny. But at the same time, this is about being territorial. Hey, like, why don't you just let like homeless people come into your house and like sleep on the floor on your kitchen table? Do you have like an ego or something? Yeah, I have an ego. I don't want that to happen. Oh, look at your ego. No, it's about being a man. And let more testosterone fill all of your bloodstreams if you're a man. And I hope you have stability for that to happen. I hope you don't go, I don't know, beat up a bunch of people. Don't do that. There's some men that get drunk, they go get into fights. I don't recommend doing that. So get some more testosterone, get some better ways of life, and etc., etc. And don't be religious here. We're not here for religious freaks. If you're a religious freak, we maybe care about that in the bedroom, but otherwise that's not really valuable anywhere else. What should you be then? Should you just be like an atheist? No, that's a fail too. Why don't you just be a human being? Why don't you just be conscious? Why don't you just be enlightened? Seek for your enlightenment. Seek for your clarity. Okay? And the king's daughter, I'd gladly say that to your face, okay? Anyways, forget I said that. So yeah, become more conscious, become a human being, stop labeling yourself as this or that. That's where problems start. And if you think you're a this and the other person is a that, that is not the way to do it, okay? That's not the way to do it. That's it. That's all I have to say for this show. So last opportunity for you to say some wise comments or wise words or to send a donation or to inspire me with a comment or send $1,000 on Streamlabs or anything else. Moral of the story, this guy is full of shit. Don't watch him and scroll. See ya, kids. Yeah. If you are eating animals, then you are full of shit because you are constipated. So that's literally true. But I am on a high fiber diet, so technically that's not true. Okay? I have very good bowel movements, very clean. Remember to drink water and mind your thoughts and words. Yes. Be aware of your thoughts and your words. Very important, very, very valuable. But that's it. We're done. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. It's been 160 minutes since we've been live streaming. So we are going to be here again. And Kadian Stacker says, I made 20 grand not being a guy on YouTube this month. Congratulations, Kadian Stacker. I hope one day I can make more than $10,000 in a month. Only the ego would time to spend somebody's. Yeah, what's your opinion on psychedelics? I think it's bad. Well, hi and bye next time. Thanks. You're welcome. Don't leave. If somebody sends a donation and doesn't want me to leave, then I will live stream for a maximum of 3 hours. So that'll be here until 180 minutes. Okay? But you have to send a donation right now. Keep trying to ignore me, but you can't. All right, people think that they're important here. Stay positive, take care. The culture vulture. Okay, the parasocial freaks are here, so we gotta put them where they belong. Look at that. Great minds think alike. The full of shit was very funny. Thank you. I agree with that, and I appreciate that. What else? What else is a valuable thing to say here? All right, we're done. We're done. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking this video. We're at 120 likes. Thank you for subscribing. Stay subscribed. I do this every single day. We're going to be doing more today. Subscribe to my gaming channel, Shiva Kailash Games. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you for the gold coin club. And I will see you next time. Peace and love. I love you.